The colony on the Deathworld was small and weak. They lived on a planet full of dangers. Strange plants and animals made life hard, but the worst was the sickness. It spread fast and many people got very sick. The colony's leader, Lisa, watched as her friends and family fell ill. She did not know what to do. The colony sent a message to the Galactic Alliance. They begged for help. They asked for doctors and medicine. But the answer surprised them. A huge ship came to their sky. It was not a hospital ship. It was a warship. Big, dark, and full of weapons. The ship's name was Nighthawk. It belonged to the Deathworlders, a group known for being strong and tough. The ship landed near the colony. Captain Carl Benson stepped out. He was a tall man with hard eyes. He looked at the sick people and the scared colony. Lisa met him and asked, "Why did you send this ship?" "We need doctors, not war." Benson smiled a little. "We don't send doctors to Deathworlds. We send power. Our ship can fight and heal. We fight for you." Lisa did not understand. She looked at the warship again. She saw the weapons and the soldiers. It felt like danger, not help. Then, the warship sensors picked up movement. From the dark forest, strange creatures moved closer to the colony. They were not friendly. They were large, with sharp teeth and strong claws. They wanted to attack. Benson called his crew. "Prepare for battle," he said. "We will protect this colony." The colonists watched in fear. They had never seen such power. Benson's warship fired its big guns. The sky lit up with flashes. The creatures attacked, but the warship's weapons were stronger. Soon, the creatures ran back to the forest. After the fight, Benson returned to Lisa. "Our ship can do more than fight," he said. "We have machines to help the sick. Let us try." Lisa agreed. The warship opened its doors. Inside, machines glowed softly. They gave light and warmth. The sick people were placed near the machines. Slowly, they started to feel better. The colony saw that the Deathworlders' way was strange. They did not just heal with medicine. They healed with power. Lisa looked at Benson and thought maybe this dangerous ship was the help they needed after all. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. Inside the warship, the crew moved quickly. Captain Carl Benson stood in the command room. He looked at the big screen that showed the colony below. He saw the sick people and the worried faces. Benson knew his ship was different. It was made for battle, but also for saving lives in its own way. "This ship is strong," Benson told his first officer, Sarah Davis. "We do not just fight. We protect and heal." "The Deathworlders believe in strength first," Sarah nodded. She was good at her job and understood the captain. "The colony needs to trust us," she said. "But they fear our weapons." Meanwhile, on the colony, Lisa Miller spoke with her council. Many people were still afraid of the warship. "Why did the Deathworlders send a ship like that?" one man asked. "It feels like a threat." Lisa answered, "The Deathworlders do not see weakness the way we do. They believe strength keeps people safe. Maybe they think their power can protect us better than doctors." Strange signals came from the planet's forest. The warship's sensors picked them up. Benson watched closely. "Something is coming," he said. Soon, the colony saw shadowy figures moving through the trees. They were alien creatures. Big, fast, and dangerous. They wanted to take over the colony's land. Benson prepared the ship's weapons. "We will fight to protect this place," he said. The warship moved into space above the colony. It fired its big guns, shining bright against the dark sky. The creatures attacked in waves. But the warship's shields held strong. The weapons were powerful. Many creatures were stopped or driven back. The colonists watched with fear and hope. Lisa felt a mix of emotions. She was scared, but also grateful for the warship's protection. After the fight, Benson sent a message to Lisa. "We will help your people. Our technology can heal better than any doctor." Lisa thought about what to do. Trusting the Deathworlders was hard, but the sickness was still a danger. She agreed to let them try their healing machines. Inside the warship, the healing machines glowed. They used strong energy to fight the sickness. Slow but sure, the sick began to get better. The colony started to believe in the Deathworlders' way. Strength and healing could work together. Lisa knew this was only the beginning. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. The warship sensors kept watching the planet. The colony was still weak from sickness, but now it faced a new danger. The strange alien creatures were coming back. They moved faster this time and looked more fierce. Captain Carl Benson stood in the command room. He spoke to his crew. "We must be ready. These creatures want to destroy the colony. We cannot let that happen." Lisa Miller and the colony leaders prepared too. They gathered all able people to help defend their homes. Lisa knew the warship was their best chance to survive. The warship moved above the planet's surface. Its weapons were ready. The first creatures reached the colony's borders. They roared and charged, but the warship fired powerful beams. The beams hit the creatures and pushed them back. The battle was fierce. The creatures did not give up. They attacked in groups, trying to find weak spots. The warship's shields flickered but held strong. Captain Benson ordered his crew to stay calm and focus. Back in the colony, the people watched the fight from their shelters. Some were scared, but many felt hope. They saw the warship protect them like a giant shield. After hours of fighting, the creatures finally retreated. They ran back to the dark forest, leaving the colony safe for now. Captain Benson sent a message to Lisa. "The warship will protect you as long as we can. But this fight may not end soon." Lisa thanked him. She knew the warship was not just a weapon. It was a symbol of strength and protection. She wanted the colony to work with the Deathworlders, to learn from their ways. Inside the warship, the healing machines kept working. The sick people slowly grew stronger. Emily Grant, a young engineer, checked the machines. She smiled as she saw the healing improve. "This technology is strange," Emily said to Benson. "It fights the sickness in ways we never knew. Maybe we can use it to help even more." Benson nodded. "Our ship is made for battle and healing. Both are needed here." The colony and the warship grew closer. They were no longer just strangers. They were partners in a fight for survival, but deep. In the dark forest, the creatures were planning. They would come back stronger. The war was only beginning. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. The colony started to feel a little safer with the warship nearby. Captain Carl Benson and Lisa Miller worked closely together. Lisa was learning more about the Deathworlders' ways. She saw that their strength was not just in weapons but in their spirit too. Inside the warship, the healing machines kept helping the sick. Many people began to get better. Some colonists came to see the machines, curious and hopeful. They watched as the glowing lights and soft sounds made the sick feel calm. Lisa talked to Benson one day. "Your ship is strange. It fights and heals. At the same time, why do the Deathworlders choose this way?" Benson looked thoughtful. "On Deathworlds, weakness can mean death. We learn to fight to survive, but we also learn to heal quickly. Strength and healing must work together." Outside the colony, the forest was quiet but dangerous. The alien creatures were still there, watching and waiting. One night, strange noises woke the colonists. Creatures were moving closer again. The warship sensors picked up the movement fast. Benson called his crew. "Prepare for battle. This time, they come in greater numbers." The warship rose into the sky. Its weapons shined brightly. The creatures attacked fiercely. The fight was harder than before. The creatures found ways to avoid some weapons. Lisa and the colonists helped too. They used traps and simple weapons to slow down the creatures on the ground. Together, humans and the warship fought side by side. After a long battle, the creatures retreated again, but the colony suffered damage. Homes were broken and some people were hurt. Lisa knew the warship could protect them, but the fight would be long. Back on the warship, engineer Emily Grant worked on new ideas. "We can improve the healing machines," she told Benson. "Maybe even turn the healing power into a weapon that stops the sickness and the creatures." Benson smiled. "That is the Deathworlders' way. Always find new strength." The colony rebuilt what was lost. The people grew stronger in their hearts. They trusted the warship more each day. Lisa believed that with the Deathworlders' help, they could face any danger. But deep in the forest, the creatures planned again. This time, they were ready for a bigger fight. The war was far from over. One day, Lisa Miller found a shocked man in the colony. He was a worker named Ben. Ben looked scared and told Lisa something important. "The sickness, it was no accident," Ben said. "Someone sent it here. It is a weapon." Lisa's eyes grew wide. She called for a meeting with Captain Carl Benson and the colony leaders. Ben explained that a rival alien group wanted to hurt the colony. They sent the sickness to weaken them. Benson listened carefully. "That means the sickness is part of a bigger plan," he said. "We must stop this enemy before they bring more harm." The warship's crew worked hard to find where the sickness came from. Emily Grant used the ship's sensors and healing machines to trace the disease's origin. Soon, they found a hidden base far from the colony. "This is the enemy's source," Emily told Benson. "They build more bioweapons here." Benson made a plan. "We will attack their base and stop their work." "We cannot let them hurt the colony again," Lisa agreed. She told the colonists, "We must stand together. The sickness was meant to destroy us, but with the warship and our courage, we will fight back." The colony prepared. Some colonists trained with weapons. Others helped build defenses. They were no longer weak and scared. Benson called his crew. "Get ready. This battle will be dangerous, but we fight for our friends and our homes." The warship moved toward the enemy base. It was hidden in a distant, rocky area. The enemy had many defenses and guards. The attack began with the warship firing its powerful guns. The enemy tried to fight back with their own weapons. The battle was loud and fierce. Inside the warship, Emily worked on the healing machines. "We can use them to fight the sickness too," she said. "This is more than just a warship. It is a weapon to save lives." Benson led the strike team to land near the enemy base. The colonists helped on the ground. Together, humans and Deathworlders moved carefully through the enemy's defenses. After hard fighting, they destroyed the bioweapon factory. The enemy's plan to spread the sickness was stopped. The colony cheered. Lisa thanked Benson and his crew. "You came not just with weapons, but with hope." Benson smiled. "The Deathworlders do not send doctors because we send something stronger. We send protection with power." The fight was not over, but the colony was ready. With the warship and the people united, they had a chance to win. The rival alien group was angry and ready to fight back. Captain Carl Benson knew the warship and crew faced their biggest test yet. The enemy had new weapons and was planning a big attack. Inside the warship, the crew worked day and night. Engineer Emily Grant led a team to find ways to stop the enemy's bioweapons. She studied the healing machines and tried to turn their power into a weapon against the sickness. "We need to be fast," Emily told Benson. "The enemy will attack soon." Benson gathered his officers. "Prepare the warship for battle." We will defend the colony and destroy the enemy's threat." Back on the colony, Lisa Miller helped organize the people. Colonists trained with weapons and built strong defenses. They were ready to fight for their home. The enemy launched their attack. Their ships came fast and deadly, the sky filled with fire and smoke. The warship moved quickly to meet the threat. Big weapons fired from both sides. The warship's shields held strong but began to weaken. Benson stayed calm and gave orders. "Focus on the enemy's command ship. Take it down." The warship's guns hit the enemy ship hard. It exploded in space with a loud flash. The enemy ship slowed and started to retreat, but Benson knew the fight was not over. On the ground, some enemy soldiers tried to sneak into the colony. Lisa led a group of colonists to stop them. With simple weapons and courage, they fought bravely and pushed the enemy back. Inside the warship, Emily's team activated a new device. It sent out waves that stopped the enemy's bioweapons from working. The sickness lost its power. The warship's crew cheered. They had found a way to fight both the enemy and the disease. After the battle, Benson spoke to Lisa. "This war is hard, but we have strength and hope." Lisa smiled. "Your ship is not just dangerous, it is our shield. Together, we will win." The colony and the warship grew closer. They were ready for whatever came next. The Deathworlders did not just bring a dangerous ship. They brought new life and strength. But far away, the enemy planned again. The war was not over. Stronger battles were coming. Captain Carl Benson and his crew worked hard to repair the warship after the last battle. Engineer Emily Grant led the repair teams. She studied new ways to improve the ship's healing machines and weapons. "We can do more," Emily told Benson. "Our healing power can become a weapon that stops the enemy faster." Benson agreed. "This is the Deathworlders' way. We always find new strength from what we have." Back on the colony, Lisa Miller helped organize the people. Colonel Adam Wilkins, a strong and brave man, led the ground forces. Together, they trained the colonists to defend their homes better. "We must be ready," Adam said. "The enemy will not stop." Soon, the warship detected more enemy ships coming. This time, the attack was bigger and stronger. Benson called his crew. "Prepare for the fight. This will be our toughest battle yet." The warship rose into space. Its weapons charged. The enemy ships fired powerful beams. The warship's shields glowed under attack but held firm. In space, the battle was loud and bright. Beams crossed the dark sky. Benson and his crew aimed carefully. They fired back, hitting many enemy ships. On the ground, colonists fought with courage. Adam led them through the thick forest, stopping enemy soldiers trying to sneak close. Inside the warship, Emily's new weapon started working. It sent out waves that stopped the enemy's bioweapons and made their soldiers weak. Enemy ships slowed and began to fall. Benson gave orders to press the attack. After a long fight, the enemy ships retreated. The colony was safe once more. Benson and Lisa met after the battle. "Your people are brave," Benson said, "and your trust in us helps us fight better." Lisa smiled. "We learned that strength is more than weapons. It is trust and hope." Emily showed Benson new healing machines she built. "These will help the sick and fight the enemy," she said. The warship and colony worked as one. Their bond grew stronger every day, but the enemy was not done. They planned new ways to fight and spread fear. The war was far from over, but the colony and Deathworlders stood ready. Together they faced the darkness with power and hope. The colony was stronger now, but the threat was still close. Captain Carl Benson and his crew watched the dark forest carefully. The enemy's attacks had slowed, but danger was not gone. Inside the warship, engineer Emily Grant worked on new machines. She wanted to make the healing power faster and stronger. She hoped this could protect the colony better. Lisa Miller and Colonel Adam Wilkins trained more colonists every day. The people learned to fight and work as a team. They built new defenses around the homes and farms. One day, the warship's sensors picked up a big group of enemy ships moving fast. Benson gathered his crew. "They are coming," he said. "We must be ready." The enemy ships entered space near the colony. They were bigger and more powerful than before. The warship moved to meet them, the sky filled with fire and noise. Big weapons fired from both sides. The warship's shields glowed under the attacks. Benson gave calm orders. "Keep fighting. Protect the colony." On the ground, the colonists fought too. Adam led them in a brave defense. The enemy tried to sneak past the warship's fight, but the colonists stopped them. Inside the warship, Emily used the new healing machines. The machines sent waves that stopped the enemy's sickness weapons. The enemy soldiers grew weak and confused. The warship fired powerful beams that hit the enemy ships. Some ships exploded in bright flashes. The enemy slowed and started to retreat. After the battle, Benson spoke to Lisa. "This fight shows we can win if we work together," Lisa smiled. "Your ship is not just strong, it brings hope to our people." Emily showed Benson a new plan. "We can use the healing power to help more people. Maybe one day, the sickness will be gone." The colony rebuilt quickly. The people were no longer afraid. They trusted the Deathworlders' dangerous ship as their shield. But far away, the enemy prepared again. They wanted to come back stronger. The war was not over, but the colony and the warship were ready. Together, they would face the darkness and protect their home. ******. The colony was calm, but the danger was still near. Captain Carl Benson watched the stars carefully. He knew the enemy was planning one last big attack. Lisa Miller and Colonel Adam Wilkins worked hard to prepare the people. They trained the colonists and built new defenses. Everyone was ready to fight if needed. Inside the warship, engineer Emily Grant checked the healing machines. She made them stronger and faster. The machines helped the sick and protected the crew. One day, the enemy launched a huge fleet of ships. They moved fast toward the colony. Benson called his crew. "This is the final battle. Prepare for fight." The sky filled with weapons fire. The warship moved quickly, firing powerful beams at the enemy ships. The shields protected the warship from damage. On the ground, colonists fought bravely. Adam led the defense. They stopped enemy soldiers trying to sneak close. The battle was long and hard. The enemy was strong and would not give up. Benson stayed calm and focused. He gave clear orders to his crew. Emily used the healing machines to help the warship's crew and to send waves that stopped the enemy's sickness weapons. This helped the colony and the warship fight better. Slowly, the enemy ships were destroyed or forced to retreat. The colony and the warship stood strong. After the battle, Lisa and Benson met. "We did it," Lisa said. "Your ship was our shield and our hope," Benson smiled. "The Deathworlders do not just bring war. We bring protection and healing. Together, we are strong." The colony began to rebuild. The people were no longer afraid. They knew the Deathworlders' dangerous ship was their greatest ally, but the galaxy watched and whispered. The story of the Deathworlders' ship spread far and wide. It was said that when help is needed, they do not send doctors, they send power and strength. The warship left the colony, ready to help others. The colony was safe for now, but the galaxy knew the warship would be back where strength was the only way to survive. Stood tall above the colony, its engines glowing softly. Captain Carl Benson looked at the planet below. The colony was safe now. The sickness was gone. The enemy was defeated. Lisa Miller came to the warship's landing area. She smiled at Benson. "Thank you for everything. Your ship was more than we expected." Benson nodded. "We do not send doctors to death worlds. We send power and protection. Sometimes that is the only way to save lives." The crew prepared to leave. The warship's engines began to hum louder. It lifted from the ground and flew into space. As the ship moved away, the people of the colony watched. They knew their future was brighter. They had learned that strength and healing worked together. News of the warship spread through the galaxy. Many were surprised. Deathworlders did not follow the usual ways. They did not send doctors or simple help. They sent ships full of power, ready to fight and heal. Other colonies began to ask for help, and the warship was ready to answer. Captain Benson and his crew traveled from planet to planet, bringing the Deathworlders' unique way of aid. Lisa and her people rebuilt their homes. They grew stronger and wiser. They taught their children the story of the warship that came to save them, not with just medicine, but with strength. The warship's legend grew. Some called it dangerous, but others knew it was the galaxy's shield. It was a warning to enemies and hope to friends. Captain Benson looked at the stars. He knew more battles would come. But with the warship and its power, the Deathworlders were ready. Sometimes help is not just a doctor's touch. Sometimes help is power wrapped in steel, ready to fight for life. The story ended with the warship moving toward a new call for help, ready to protect where others could not. *****.